18 Sterling and Tucker Client Appreciation Event, and thank you for coming. Judith Sterling is the founder of Sterling and Tucker, and if it weren't for her enthusiasm, dedication, and perseverance, we would not be here today. And so what we'd like to do is begin today with a tribute to Judith Sterling in recognition of the strong foundation that she laid for Sterling and Tucker, a foundation that has enabled the firm to succeed. Judy was a CPA before she became an attorney, and she built a thriving CPA practice. The practice thrived because she thrived on helping people find solutions that would best enhance the quality of their financial lives and the lives of their loved ones. While maintaining her CPA practice, Judy enrolled in law school. She was in the class of 1980, but in April of her senior year, just before finals, as the tax deadline was rapidly approaching, Judy gave birth to her first beautiful baby girl, Rebecca. That slowed her down a bit, so she graduated in December with the class of 81 instead of in May. After law school, Judy added estate planning law to her practice and proceeded to build a thriving law practice, with one more little slowdown in 1984. Judy received a phone call the morning that her second beautiful baby girl was born, and she dropped everything, left the office, so she could fly to California that night to pick up her second daughter, Deborah. Sorry, Deborah. She's right up here. After practicing law on her own for 9 years, Judy decided to take on a partner, and she founded Sterling and Tucker in January of 1991. She created this simple trifold brochure and sent out this simple invitation and an announcement of the opening of the office. And the opening was lovely, with good food, good music, good company. Initially, there were 9 people altogether in the firm, and the announcement was picked up by the press. One of the reasons it was deemed newsworthy was the fact that Judy started not just one practice, she started both a CPA firm and a law firm, which it was a first in Hawaii and one of the first in the nation, and it's still very rare today to see both practices working so closely together. The other newsworthy item was the fact that in this male-dominated world of ours, this practice was started by a woman. That might not be newsworthy today, but on the subject of women in the workforce, Sterling and Tucker is noteworthy in 2 respects. First, our workforce is still predominantly women. Not by design, but as you can see from this recent farewell party photo for the paralegal sitting there in the middle, all but one of the attendees is a woman. Second, in 2009, Sterling and Tucker was ranked by Pacific Business News as among the top 35 women-owned businesses in the state of Hawaii, and Sterling and Tucker has maintained that ranking every year ever since. Anybody can start a business, but not everyone can make a business a success. Sterling and Tucker would not have been a success were it not for Judy's dedication and hard work. Judy loved to meet with clients to help them with their concerns. Her goal was to ensure that every client left secure in the knowledge that their estate and tax planning concerns had been met thoroughly and with sensitivity. Judy's sincerity, empathy, and problem-solving ability made her much in demand. At the height of her productivity, she broke her calendar down into 2-hour intervals, and she met with clients and prospects at 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5 days a week, and her calendar was packed. Needless to say, to take care of that much business, Judy had to retain and train people who could support her in getting all that work done. Judy created meaningful jobs for over 150 people, helping to support families in Hawaii. The growth of the firm over the past 27 years was made possible because Judy's example inspired staff to appreciate the importance of the work that we do for clients and the importance of treating clients well. Some stayed for shorter periods of time, some stayed for long periods of time, and some became Judy's partners. Judy nurtured a culture of caring, and one way that she showed she cared was by disseminating information about the risks that we face in our endeavor to build and preserve our wealth. In the early days, she lectured at the Hawaii Institute of Continuing Legal Education, for nonprofits and government organizations like Child and Family Services, for community groups like the Rotary, and elsewhere. She also wrote articles, many articles that were published in the Advertiser, the Star Bulletin, Pacific Business News. As the firm grew in number of employees, more and more families depended on the firm for income, which made bringing in work more critical. By 1994, Judy had turned the dissemination of public awareness into a science, and she started the first Living Trust seminar series at the public events room at Liberty House. Oh, those were the days. So this is Judy about to give her first seminar. These monthly seminars have continued for the past 24 years with attendance as strong as ever, although they've become more polished. These seminars help you get your affairs in order, but keeping your affairs in order is just as important. To help you with that, Judy believed in client appreciation events. And this is the invitation to the first Sterling and Tucker Client Appreciation event held at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Coral Ballroom. The look and feel of these events has changed over the years. The CPAs and attorneys remain responsible for the content, but the staff tries to make it a little fun, coming up with themes, and Judy always played along. This was the Academy Awards theme. Here we have the Winning Day theme, the Sterling and Tucker Anniversary theme, the Japanese decor with the taiko drums. Now, Judy did 2 of these events every year, and even so, a lot of people don't come. And so, to reach out and keep people informed when they don't come to these events, Judy believed we need to send out a monthly newsletter to keep you informed. And so this is one of the first, and it has evolved to this bi-monthly newsletter that you're familiar with today. In 1992, shortly after she formed Sterling and Tucker, Judy received a simple flyer in the mail from a group of attorneys in California who were interested in forming a nationwide network of attorneys who could collaborate on delivering state-of-the-art estate planning advice and practice solutions. The flyer invited her to go to Las Vegas to hear more about it, which she did, and as a result, Judy became a charter member of the American Academy of Estate Planning Attorneys. The idea of the Academy was that no professional practice could survive unless it was run like a business. And that meant you had to standardize practices and procedures so that everybody agreed on how things should get done. And if we did that, then work started by one person could be finished by somebody else. A plan created today could be administered 10 years from now by whichever attorney was at the firm. Now, why was this important to Judy? Well, Judy recognized a big difference between estate planning law and other areas of law, and that is, to be truly of service to clients, you do have to prepare an excellent plan, but ideally you commit to being there in the future when your clients are in crisis and need your help in executing the plan. And so, perpetuating the firm became a new commitment. The Academy organized 2 events a year on the mainland, and Judy attended them all, and invariably returned with much work to do to improve the firm. And it wasn't enough that Judy went, everybody had to go because we all had to be on the same page. So attorneys, paralegals, support staff went to different places across the country. Here we are in San Diego, Fort Worth, Coronado, Denver, having a little fun, of course, but the reality of it is most of our time was spent in rooms like this, watching people up on the podium like you are, teaching us how to make our firms stronger and better. As a CPA and attorney, Judy is caring, sincere, compassionate, and as a boss, she is too. She shows respect to her employees. She trusts her employees to carry out the work that she gives them, giving them credit for their successes and not admonishing them for their mistakes, but instead trying to find ways to fix those mistakes. She always speaks in a soft and gentle voice. Maybe you had to work hard, but not any harder than she did. She challenged your ability, you learned a lot, and when you left, if you left, you were a loss to the firm because you were better prepared for the next career advancement. She encouraged everyone to seek growth and take their career to the next level, and as usual, she led by example. Judy was the first attorney in Hawaii to be certified as a certified elder law attorney, and she was the second attorney in Hawaii to be certified by the Hawaii Supreme Court as a certified estate planning law specialist. But it wasn't all work for Judy. Judy made time for everyone to enjoy life's celebrations, time to celebrate the life that we all work for, with baby showers, a lot of fun at Halloween, firm picnics where the family came along and joined us in our fun, and of course holiday parties with lots of nice presents. It's not going forward. Over the last 27 years, thanks to Judy's leadership, Sterling & Tucker has helped over 10,000 clients build, protect, and transition their legacy through estate and tax planning. If you've met Judy, you know that she has a beautiful smile and a gentle demeanor. She does not come across as the hard-charging type that you would presume a leader to be. I Googled the characteristics of a leader, and here are some of them, and she has all of those and many more, but they're not what made Judy special. The secret to Judy's success lies in how deeply she cared. This is a newsletter from 1995, and it was among the first to carry a motto for Sterling & Tucker, and the motto is, "Where planning is caring." Judy cared about her family, her employees, and her clients. Judy's devoted to her husband, Leslie, and he to her. Judy's devoted to her 2 daughters, Rebecca and Deborah, who've grown into lovely young women who share Judy's soft and caring demeanor. And she cared for other family members. This is her father, who moved to Hawaii when Deborah was little, and he lived with Judy for the rest of his life. Judy succeeded in laying that strong foundation for Sterling & Tucker so that her employees and her partners can depend on the business to help with the financial security that they want for their families. And she did fulfill her mission, which was to ensure that you, our clients, remain secure in the knowledge that your financial concerns are addressed thoroughly and with sensitivity, and that in the future, when you are in crisis, your family can turn to Sterling & Tucker for support. I'm honored to be delivering this tribute to Judy today, and that what I have said is true is evident by your presence here today. And what I'd like to ask you to do is join me in a round of applause so that Judy can feel my heartfelt appreciation.